Are you feeling overwhelmed by the obstacles in your life? Like no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to get ahead? You're not alone in this feeling. Many people, especially in their senior years, start to feel as if time is slipping away and they haven't achieved everything they thought they would by now. The pressure to make up for lost time or to finish strong can feel immense. But here's the thing, you're not defined by your past, and it's never too late to make a change. The key is to identify what might be holding you back and stop doing those things that are keeping you stuck. It's time to let go of old habits and make room for new ones that will empower you, help you grow, and ultimately push you toward the future you truly deserve. In this script, we're going to focus on exactly that, the 10 things you need to stop doing right now if you're in your senior year of life. These are the things that are keeping you from your full potential, and by addressing them head-on, you'll be able to make real progress. You might think that you're just doing the best you can, but sometimes, the best you can do is to change your approach. We'll talk about how to recognize the habits that are holding you back, how to shift your mindset, and how to start taking control of your future. In this journey together, we'll cover a lot. We'll explore the reasons why you may be stuck, how to break free, and how to apply new ways of thinking and acting to your life. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. You'll walk away with practical, actionable steps to transform your situation. And we'll also take a look at real-life examples of people just like you who've made these changes and thrived. By the end, you'll have everything you need to make the next chapter of your life your best one yet. One of the biggest struggles many people in their senior year face is that they are holding on to things that no longer serve them. Whether it's a job that drains you, relationships that no longer bring you joy, or the constant weight of expectations, these things are preventing you from making the necessary shifts toward growth. They're part of the reason why you're feeling stuck. Maybe you've been telling yourself that you're too old to change, too tired, or too far gone. I want you to stop believing those thoughts, because they are just that, thoughts, not truths. As we explore these 10 things you need to stop doing right now, remember this: you are not too old to make changes. You are not too stuck to turn things around. In fact, you are perfectly positioned right now to make the most powerful shifts in your life. This is the time to stop holding on to old patterns and habits that don't align with your current goals. It's time to free yourself and take control of the path ahead. First, let's look at some of the most common things that people in their senior years do that hold them back. The first one, holding on to the past. It's natural to reflect on past decisions, but when you're doing this constantly, it keeps you from moving forward. You're not living in the present. You're still stuck in moments that can no longer be changed. When you dwell on regrets or what, you're letting your past dictate your future. Instead of focusing on what went wrong, start shifting your focus to what you can control now. Next, people often get stuck in perfectionism. You might feel like everything has to be perfect before you can take action. But perfection is an illusion. The longer you wait for everything to be just right, the more time you're wasting. It's time to stop waiting for conditions to be perfect. Start taking action now, even if it's imperfect. The small, consistent steps that lead to big results. Another barrier is the fear of failure. So many people are paralyzed by the idea of failing that they never even try. If you're afraid to fail, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to succeed either. Failure is part of the journey, and it's through failure that you learn and grow. Stop avoiding it. Embrace it. See it as a stepping stone to your success, not an obstacle. There's also the habit of comparing yourself to others. It's easy to look around and feel like everyone else has it figured out while you're still struggling. But here's the thing, no one has it all together. Everyone is dealing with their own challenges, their own journey. When you compare yourself to others, you're robbing yourself of the power of your own unique path. Stop comparing and start focusing on your own journey. Next, there's the tendency to stay comfortable. The comfort zone is a seductive place. It feels safe, familiar, and easy, but it's also a place where growth stops. You have to push yourself beyond your comfort zone if you want to experience growth. The risk might seem scary, but the rewards are far greater than staying stuck. Another major barrier is people-pleasing. If you're constantly trying to make everyone else happy, you're sacrificing your own happiness and well-being. Stop trying to please others at the expense of your own needs. It's important to set boundaries and prioritize your own growth and self-care. Saying no to others doesn't mean you're being selfish, it means you're taking care of yourself so that you can show up as your best self. A huge problem for many in their senior years is staying in unfulfilling relationships. Whether it's a toxic friendship, a relationship that no longer aligns with your values, or simply staying in something because it's comfortable. These relationships drain your energy. Stop tolerating relationships that don't nurture you. Surround yourself with people who uplift and support you, and let go of those who don't. Next, there's avoiding self-reflection. Self-reflection is crucial for personal growth. If you're not taking the time to check in with yourself, you're missing out on the opportunity to learn and evolve. Stop ignoring your inner voice. Take the time to reflect on your actions, your goals, and your desires. Self-awareness is key to making intentional changes. Another thing many people in their senior years do is resist change. You might feel like you're too set in your ways to change. Change can be uncomfortable, but it's also necessary for growth. The world is constantly evolving, and if you want to keep up, you have to be willing to evolve with it. Stop resisting change. Embrace it. It might just lead you to opportunities you never imagined. Finally, stop neglecting your health. Your health is your most valuable asset. It doesn't matter how successful you are if you don't have your health. Stop neglecting your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Prioritize self-care, exercise, eat well, and get enough rest. You deserve to feel good in your own body. Now that we've explored the things you need to stop doing, let's look at how to make the changes necessary to move forward. It starts with shifting your mindset. One of the most important shifts is to stop seeing yourself as a product of your past. You are not the sum of your past mistakes, regrets, or failures. You are constantly evolving. Your future is unwritten, and you have the power to shape it. Another mindset shift is to start seeing failure as an opportunity for growth rather than a setback. Embrace mistakes as valuable lessons, and learn from them. When you change your mindset around failure, you will no longer be afraid to take risks. Next, you need to embrace change. Don't fight against it, welcome it. Every day is a chance to become a new version of yourself. The person you were yesterday doesn't have to be the person you are today. Let go of the fear of change and embrace it as an opportunity for growth and self-improvement. And don't forget to practice gratitude. In the middle of all the changes and challenges, it's easy to get bogged down. But practicing gratitude shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. Gratitude helps you appreciate the present moment and all the possibilities it holds. So how do you start taking action? It's all about setting clear, actionable goals. Start with small steps. Don't overwhelm yourself with huge changes all at once. Begin by identifying one thing you can change today, and do it, then build on that. As you continue making small changes, you'll start to feel empowered and motivated to take on bigger challenges. It's also crucial to surround yourself with supportive people. The people you spend the most time with influence your mindset and your energy. If you're surrounded by people who encourage you, who challenge you to grow, and who support your journey, you're much more likely to succeed. So, seek out people who inspire you and challenge you to become your best self. But there will be challenges along the way. You might encounter doubt, fear, or external pressures. You might slip up or feel discouraged. But remember, every challenge is an opportunity to grow. Don't let setbacks stop you from pushing forward. Take one step at a time, and celebrate each small victory. Success stories are all around us. Look at people who have made incredible transformations later in life. They didn't let age, setbacks, or fear stop them. They took action. They embraced change. And most importantly, they believed in themselves. If they can do it, so can you. Let's break it down in more detail. 1. Key to long-term growth. Maintaining momentum. Momentum is often compared to a snowball effect. It starts small but builds gradually over time. In the context of growth, whether personal, professional, or even financial, momentum is crucial for progress. When you start making positive changes, it's important to keep that initial energy going. The text suggests that sustaining this momentum is the key to long-term growth, which implies that if you lose this momentum, it can significantly hinder progress. Maintaining this continuous drive helps push through obstacles and challenges as they come, ultimately leading to long-term success. 2. The challenge of falling back into old habits. One of the main barriers to long-term growth is the tendency to revert to old habits. Habits are deeply ingrained behaviors, and when change or growth starts to feel difficult, it can be tempting to go back to what's comfortable or familiar. The text acknowledges that, after making changes, it's easy to fall back into those old habits. This can be demotivating, especially when the results of your growth efforts may not be immediately visible. It serves as a reminder that the process of change requires continuous effort and commitment. 3. Keep pushing forward to combat the tendency to revert to old habits. The text encourages persistence. Keep pushing forward speaks to the idea of not giving up, even when things feel challenging. It's a reminder that growth isn't always linear or easy. Sometimes, you'll face setbacks, but the key is to keep moving forward, even if the progress is slow. By doing so, you stay on track with your goals and continue to evolve. 4. Stay focused on your goals. Another important part of maintaining momentum is staying focused on the bigger picture, the goals that you set for yourself. When working on personal or professional growth, distractions can pull you away from your objectives. To stay on course, it's important to consistently remind yourself of why you started and what you hope to achieve. This helps in maintaining clarity and purpose, which can act as motivation during difficult times. Staying focused can also reduce the chance of getting lost in trivial setbacks that might otherwise derail your progress. 5. Remind yourself why you started. The reason behind your goals is a powerful motivator. When you are faced with difficulty or temptation to revert to old ways, reminding yourself of why you started in the first place reignites the passion and motivation that pushed you to make changes. Whether your reasons are personal, professional, or related to self-improvement, reflecting on them can help you realign with your purpose and strengthen your resolve. It's like going back to your core values and beliefs to fuel the journey ahead. 6. Celebrate your wins. No matter how small, the importance of celebrating small wins cannot be overstated. Every achievement, no matter how minor, is a step forward. These small victories, when acknowledged, help build confidence and reinforce the positive behaviors that contribute to growth. Recognizing progress, no matter how insignificant it might seem, provides positive reinforcement and motivation to keep going. Celebrating these wins helps prevent burnout and keeps morale high throughout the process. 7. Keep learning and evolving. Growth is an ongoing journey, and the text emphasizes the importance of continuous learning and evolution. No matter how much progress you make, there is always something new to learn. The process of self-improvement doesn't have a final destination. It's about constantly evolving. Staying curious, open to feedback, and adaptable allows you to keep moving forward and grow in new ways. In the long run, this mindset helps you stay agile and resilient in the face of challenges. And remember, self-care is crucial. Taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally is key to avoiding burnout. Make time for rest, relaxation, and fun. When you take care of yourself, you're better equipped to handle challenges and continue growing. Now, take a deep breath and commit to one small action today. The journey may not be easy, but you are capable. And the rewards? They will be worth every step. Your success starts now.